produced the 2010 FIFA. In fact, the entire ceremony was about to be hijacked by a UK company.
Yeah.
But I said, I want Osebisa from Ghana.
To paint to your followers a picture of Ghana that shows complete lawlessness, anarchy, is simply not true. It's not showing the clear thinker that you continue to claim you are. There's nowhere in Mahama's Ghana, Akufo-Addo's Ghana, or Mampeni Kufuor's Ghana, even Jerry Rawlings' Ghana, that a dead body of a woman will just be on the floor and a baby just lying around like that.
So there are certain narrative as Ghanaians or Africans, you want to see, a certain country stereotyping your country into making it look like your country is a dungeon that you don't need to keep quiet about. And this is one of the videos I'm about to show us here of a very brave, intelligent, well-spoken, outspoken Ghanaian lady who called out another America kind of Trump-ass leaker, yes, who tried to put Ghana under the bus. And at the end of the day, he was called out. And, I love the way the lady took her time out to address him. These are the kind of things I love. That aside, you guys, despite the fact that we all have known that there are certain things you can never see happen, like it can never be in Ghana, based on the fact that even recently what the president is doing, I even thought it was just a one-day cleanup. I didn't even know that it's a 2 days cleanup, that he's beckoning and appreciating and applauding everyone to come and thanking them, for the ones they've done. Somebody will still come and say Ghana is a refuse dump or a dumping site or whatever, stereotype narrative they want to put out there, right? So that aside, let's not be distracted. You're going to see that here is an Emina festival that was recently done, I think a day ago in Ghana. There are a lot of festive activities, traditional activities from Emina down to Kumasi, Ashanti region that we have missed out, even in Accra, based on the Ga cultural festival activities. So I've put all these videos together to unwind your mind from the stress that you've been through all through the day, just to keep you entertained and well relaxed. So appreciate me in the comment section by just telling me thank you, Ifya. Keep up the good work. It encourages me to do more and to do better. It's not easy, right? Outsourcing all these videos, because I'm a lover of custom and tradition. So anything that has to do with custom and tradition, of course, I'm from a royal family where my uncle is a king and I'm just a princess, yeah. Even though they don't regard me as one, no wahala, all join, but I don't mind. Anyways, I'm still an Ashanti from the Ashanti from the Ashanti kingdom, and my king is well representing and enough for me. Yes, King Otumfo Osei Nana the second is more than enough. Nana Piao. You're going to see all the kings, like the cultural display. One blew my mind. I was like, hey, don't follow. In fact, this kind of culture, and you see this one that they carry people on their head, like Ghana, I'm jealous. So if you have culture, you guys have culture, you keep it and you display it. That's even the most interesting part. So let me just take you through the rundown of everything we have here. Watch patiently to the end. And most importantly, Charlie, tell me what you make of this. And at the end, we'll talk. Let's watch. Don't forget to like, share, and stay subscribed if you are yet to do so. I'm going to see you at the end. Let's watch. Wait, like this, like this. I love it here. I love it in Ghana. Ghana, you deserve everything, man. The love and appreciation you guys have showed me. That tonight I am wearing the traditional wear to represent Ghana. Yeah. Ghana.
That's how I produced the 2010 FIFA. In fact, the entire ceremony was about to be hijacked by a UK company.
Yeah.
But I said, I want Osebisa from Ghana. I brought Febi. But some years later, we selectively forget, as Africa, that South Africa brought this greatest tournament for the first time to Africa and may never come back in our lifetime.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I'm just saying. The reality is right now, South Africa fought for whatever it took, brought the FIFA World Cup to Africa.
Yeah.
I'm not offended that you decided to support Mexico. If it's your choice because you like the Mexico team, that's fine, you know. But if it's based on this narrative,
Retaliation. It felt like it was
retaliation,
Yeah.
really?
You know, as much as there's a lot of truth to what he's saying, concerning the hosting of the FIFA World Cup in Africa, I feel like there's a little bit of distortion in the explanation. It's making it look like if not for South Africa, the World Cup would never have come to Africa, which is not entirely true. I mean, no disrespect to Level M. This is a legendary man right here. For those of you who don't know this man, he is behind the legendary soundtrack in Lion King. So big respect to this man. Now, in as much as South Africa played a crucial role, if there's any prop, I feel like it has to be given to Morocco.
I'm telling you.
Because they were the first African country to bid in hosting for the FIFA World Cup in Africa. For the 94 World Cup, 98 World Cup, they went to bid. And then the 2006 one. Like, they have been persistent up till now. That is why they were even given the chance to host the next World Cup in 2030 with Spain and then Portugal. Now, that aside, let's even focus on the 2006 and the 2010. Now, for those of you who don't know, the 2006 one, South Africa almost won. Yes, the one that was hosted in Germany. South Africa almost won that one. Now, with that one, I think there were 5 countries who contended. It was Brazil, Morocco, England, South Africa, and then Germany. But then for some reason, I think Brazil opted out a couple of days to the election. Now, the whole thing involved 3 rounds. So the first round, that one, Morocco got only 3 votes. So they were kicked out. Then the second round, England got the least vote. So they were kicked out, leaving South Africa and then Germany. Now, the third round is where the controversy even started. Now, before the whole results even came out, rumors came that South Africa had won with 14 votes and then Germany got only 10. So they even started celebrating, only for the results to come out. And then Germany got 12 and then they got 11. So that's 23 votes, leaving 1. The one person who didn't vote who didn't come. So it sparked a whole lot of controversy.
Why?
This controversy is what led FIFA to introduce the continental rotation policy, that the World Cup will be hosted on different continents rotationally. And because they had chosen Korea and Japan already for the 2002 one, South Africa became the first country to enjoy this particular policy, which was even cancelled in 2007. Now, if you look at the countries that bid for the 2010 World Cup, you can see that they are only African countries. So South Africa was like the biggest contender. And even with this one, it took Nelson Mandela, the same man they say he didn't do anything.
Well, I feel like a young man of 15.
Everyone said it was Mandela magic that bagged them the tournament.
The FIFA World Cup is in South Africa.
But the recent FIFA corruption scandal has uncovered claims that massive bribery was involved.
I produced the
What? Kaizen Asiedu, we are truffle papawati. Oh! Kaizen Asiedu, you're a big liar. Kaizen Asiedu, if you guys don't know him, he's a very famous Republican, Trump-loving Ghanaian American who maybe now he's just calling himself a Ghanaian. Kaizen Asiedu recently posted, he is grateful to be American because I could have not been. And he's got a picture of him and his mother, a very sweet picture. And then he tells the story of how his parents moved to America in the 80s from Ghana. Nothing wrong with that. In 2021, him and his family, my family and I visited Ghana, in his own words. It was my 3rd time and my first time as an adult. He then goes to tell us, we took a taxi there. When they got to Ghana, we took a taxi there. He doesn't tell us where he was going. He says, as our driver took us down a long dirt path, I saw a pile of clothes and a mass of something I couldn't identify. 10 seconds and a few dozen feet closer, I saw it clearly. It was the body of a dead woman on the right side of the road. A few feet to the left of that, there was another mass. By then, I could see it clearly, but didn't comprehend what it was. A few minutes later, I comprehended. It was the body of a dead baby. She confirmed what I saw, a dead pregnant woman and the remains of a dead unborn child. I didn't know this when I first witnessed that atrocity, but I did know one thing. I was so grateful to my parents for the sacrifices they made so I could be born in America. To paint to your followers a picture of Ghana that shows complete lawlessness, anarchy, is simply not true. It's not showing the clear thinker that you continue to claim you are. There's nowhere in Mahama's Ghana, Akufo-Addo's Ghana, or Mampeni Kufuor's Ghana, even Jerry Rawlings' Ghana, that a dead body of a woman will just be on the floor and a baby just lying around like that. You need to give context as to what you saw, where you were, what happened after. But what you do is paint this picture to your followers that we are just in Ghana and there's just dead bodies, as we just waltz through, hey, sorry, let me just step over this dead body and go and eat my wachi for the morning. It simply would not happen. Is it not your America that we have just found 16 children somewhere in a basement? Is it not that America that 16 children were found? They were living in such monstrous conditions that even the authorities said that's the worst thing they've ever seen in their lives. And we are yet to understand what happened to them. We don't want to even start talking about EPSTEIN files. Do you want us to start talking about EPSTEIN files? Is it not in your LA that we have that place called Skid Row? If you want to look at dead bodies thrown across the road, is it not in that place that you live, Los Angeles, that we have the place called Skid Row? Is that place in Ghana as well? Right? So if you want to say you are proud to be American, Mr. Said, you be proud to be American, but leave Ghana out of your mouth.
Yes, I want all of us to remember that today is day 2 of the national cleaning exercise. Yesterday, the turnout was fantastic, very good. People came out and helped to clean their neighborhoods. Today, the turnout is also good, but I'm just calling on those who are still in the houses and haven't come out. Please come out and come and join us so that we clean the city after the flood. Yesterday, one of the directives I gave was that in the past we do these cleanups, we take all the garbage out of the gutters, but we don't follow up and come and collect the garbage that is by the roadside. And so when the rain falls, it just washes all the dirt back in. And so today we're going to concentrate on scooping all that garbage we took out of the gutters into these big trucks that you see there, so that they'll take them to the dump sites and go and dump them. But we know that if you look at the city and all the garbage we've taken out, we cannot do it in one day. So we'll all help to do it today, but tomorrow the army and the other agencies will continue until we're able to clear all the garbage that was taken out of the drains. We've had 6 transfer stations that were built more than 9 years ago. Unfortunately, they were not put into operation. So we've asked the contractor to open the transfer stations, that's Zoom Lion, so that the Aboboyas and others can take the garbage to the transfer stations. They don't need to go all the way to Amasama and to the Irikops. If they dump at the transfer stations, we'll use these big trucks and load the garbage and take them to the Irikops. And so all the Aboboyas that are taking part in this exercise, you don't need to go to Amasama. Go to the nearest transfer station. If you ask, they'll show you where it is, and then you can go and dump your garbage there. So I want to thank everybody who's come out, and those who are still at home, all of you come out. We're doing this together. And Ghana is a resilient country, Accra is a resilient city, and we'll bounce back better than before. Thank you very much.
I'm from Ghana.
We're in Ghana.
Accra, yes, Accra. I'm from Asante Achim, okay. But I was born and raised in Accra.
Ghanaian men or Nigerian men?
I'll prefer. I've dated one Nigerian guy.
Okay.
His name is Obina. He was so nice to me.
Obina.
Yes.
I guess he's from Igbo, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So which one would you prefer, Ghanaian or?
I prefer Nigerian men.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, they are nice.
Okay.
They know how to show, like they buy gifts for you.
Okay.
They know how to pamper you, you know, they know how to. Sometimes they are quick-tempered, but I prefer them over Ghanaian men.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Feel good what they went through. It is good to be back in Africa. We feel good. We see your faces, all of you. We feel at home. This is our soil. I'm not speaking for myself, but for the African Surinamese, because I represent the Chinese too. I represent the white Surinamese too. You have names like the Brainer here and Van Dyke. We have them in Suriname too. We are one. And I want to tell you, Suriname, thank you. We Kotiketi is not mine alone. It's ours. It's from the Antilles, Curaçao, everybody. The English-speaking Caribbean celebrated the 1st of August. And I want to invite you to a Heritage Month of Suriname at the embassy in Accra. We will start it. You're welcome. We will tell you more. I have little time here. I feel everybody looking at me and say, when will this short lady stop? I want...
Thank you very much. The National Cardiothoracic Center.
Curaçao, douche Curaçao! Curaçao loopt dit jaar voor het eerst mee. Geweldig is dat. Suriname represent. Ook de alle kleintjes lopen mee. De straten van Elmina, Bakatui Festival 2026. It's on.
ATI. Osufo, it's not tank as a can't tank as I in an anne, confirm one. In an anne, confirm much. I'm not going to do the Kaya. I'm not going to jump on it. I'm not going to do it. So far, confirm what is small. It's just unto mine. And I mean, every comfort, I'm not watching. I'm tossing me. Never to us. Osufo, come for the with your prep. And I buy it's just unto mine. Mas unto my yesterday. Listen together. Let's not to mine. That was when you watch me. So, Framing, and Opal, a real, I'm real, and I do, that's so move. Never. You saw me here. So, when I'm teaching one, let me fetch it. Now, I don't vote 2% to my sister. Number whom so anyway, me. I'm here, Jam Fat, ya can't for so. I'm a to my uncle, so I never say no. I'm a total fantasy.
Wow. Interesting. Amazing. Wow. Where do I start from? Mampini John Dramani Mahama, God bless you. I know this is going to be a continuous drill for every 2 days, like you heard. And you guys, did you see that come back? The clap back from the Ghanaian, American that was giving us Yes, you cannot come and, soy and dent the name, the image of Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana. She didn't add that. Dr. Saji Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana cannot be a dumping site for nonsensical nonsense, arrant nonsense, when your America is, a shithole, a shithole. You see, I know who is sending them. I know. They just want to see everything or do everything to put Ghana under the verse. But I love people like Ifia that has giving him back. I don't know that guy. I'm not even interested in knowing him because he's messing up with my Ghana. Now, that aside, you guys, did you see the festive activities there? Wow. Ghana get culture. They cry for Ghana. Man. Is the walking on stick for me. And the different kind of kings and their attires, their regalia, their costumes, their traditions. I doff my cap anyways. Guys, what do you make of this? Because me, I'm short of words. I'm short of words. I think I've been talking. Now tell me what you make of this in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and stay subscribed. And I'm going to see you in my next one. Thanks for watching. I love you. Yes, I love you. You in particular watching, I love you, each and every one of you. And I will always do till I see you in my next one. Ciao, ciao.